Good morning. This is Chris Gray from Due North Stamping, and I am going to give you a flip through of a gardening slash botanical type junk journal that I created. So to start out with, and this is for sale, I will be selling this on my Facebook group, which is Due North, on my page, which is Due North Stamping, and it's got a fabric cover with some little metal corners on it, and it says Grow, Garden, and Bloom, and it's a hard cover, and it's sealed with some seam binding that you just tie in a bow to close it. And the first page is just a little note that I include in all my junk journals, which is a note from the bookmaker, which kind of explains what a junk journal is and how to use it. And it's just a little note, and that I get from Pam at Paper Outpost. She sends that in her newsletter each month, and that's just tucked into a little pocket that I created in the front with a bumblebee on it. And this is a writing board that I create for all of my journals. It's hard because sometimes if you're trying to write in a junk journal, the pages are kind of crinkly and bulky, so it's hard to write on them. So this provides a smooth surface for you to write in your junk journal, and that's included in all my junk journals. And I decoupage on the front and the back, so it's pretty on both sides, and that's included. So then it's got, this one has 3 signatures, which is 3 sections of pages. The first signature starts out with this sunflower page with the bumblebee on it. And there's a pocket there that has a tag in it that you can journal on. Now, anytime that you see a pocket or a tag or anything that I tuck into a pocket or a tag, you can put your own stamp on it. You can put your own pictures in there, put your own little notepad in there if you want to, whatever you want to do. This, just make it your own. You don't have to, keep anything in there that I put in there. It's just for decoration. If you like it, fine. If you don't, take it out. Put your own pictures in there. Whatever you want to do. These are just ideas. And here's a paper clip that I made with a butterfly on it that just clips to a page, and you can tuck a picture in there or a note, or if you keep track of when the birds arrive in your garden or the first time you got a bloom on a certain flower, you can journal all that in here. Here's another pocket with a bee on it, and that flips down. It's like a little file folder. It flips down. There's a bee with a honeycomb that's just glued on there, and then here's a little pocket that you can tuck things into. If you have receipts from gardening centers that you want to keep or whatever, you can keep it all in one place, and that just flips up. And then there's, these are tea or coffee stained pages that you can write on, and they have really nice texture. They're nice and crinkly, and I just love the sound of that when you're going through the journal. And yeah, those are all handmade coffee stained papers. Then here's another pocket with the bumblebee with the honeycomb, and that has an envelope in it that's actually a little flip out. It has a little pocket on the right hand side. Let's see what that's like, a little seed envelope that you can tuck something into. You can write something on the front if you want. And then there's also some blank pages in there. It's like a little notebook that you can journal into and keep track of any of the things that you keep track of in your garden, I guess. Or if you're a bird watcher or bee watcher or whatever. And some more pages. And then here's another pocket. This has another little file folder that says garden. It flips down, another pocket with some things just tucked in there for decoration. And then that just tucks right into there. And on the front of the pocket, there's a vellum pocket that has a little tag in it. Just more room to put stuff in. This is a fabric paper clip that I created with a little bird on it. It says a new day, and that just clips onto the page. And once again, you can clip onto there whatever you want. And if you notice, some of the tags I've sewed on with my sewing machine just to give them a little extra texture and make them a little extra special. So where did I have that? Let's see. Right there. Okay. And then moving on, here is just a little frame that I created, and it has a little tag in it that's, again, sewn around the outside and has a little twine on it, and that just tucks in there. More journaling pages. Here's like a little tuck spot on the side, a belly band type thing. It's got a journaling card in there, and also a little notebook that has some paper beads that I made out of just book page and scrapbook paper with a little bee charm on the end. And it says Dance in the Rain, and you open it up and it's got a wooden butterfly button on it on both sides and some pages to journal in. And that just tucks right into the tuck spot right there, and the beads can just kind of dangle down. Then here's a decoupage napkin that I decoupaged onto a paper, like paper packaging from Amazon, and I made it into a little fold down that has pockets again to just tuck little things into, and it's got a magnet that keeps it shut, and another pocket down here, and you flip that up, and then there's the other magnet just clips on. And then some of the pages I edged with lace just for a little added interest. This is like a wider lace. Here's another page that flips up, and this was also made out of Amazon packaging, and some little tags just tucked in there with a little flower on it. It says Little Things. And then moving on, we have the ladybug. I have the ladybug on the pocket that says Down the Garden Path. This is a little pocket that has a little ticket in it, and this is a bookmark that comes out. Has a little charm on it that I made out of a little ladybug button, and that just tucks in there, and you can use it as a bookmark in one of your gardening books or wherever. Here's another pocket that I made out of an actual postcard with another little booklet in. I included quite a few little booklets because I know if you're into really keeping track of your gardening and your bird watching and whatever you do in your garden, it's nice to have a place to keep track of all that stuff. Here's another little fabric paper clip, and that has some birds on it also. And on this side it has a little waterfall type thing with some acetate on the front, and you can see there's like a Johnny Jump Up or a pansy type flower on it. It says Laugh, and you lift it up, and these are all just places where you can glue pictures onto or whatever you want to do with it. Here's the center spread. This is like has a bigger pocket on both sides right there, and then it's got a vellum pocket on the bottom and some tags in there. You take those out, and those flip up, and these flip down to make extra writing and journaling space. And then they flip down, and the tags in these vellum pockets are actually what keep these flaps down in your journal. And if you noticed, I do have some beads dangling down from the bottom, and I left a couple of extra empty twines so that if you wanted to, you could put words on there. You could put, gardening or journal or whatever you wanted to, or grow damn it, whatever you wanted to put on there, on those strings that dangle down. And then on this page we have a couple of side pockets with tags that come out, and you can write on the back, or you could glue a picture on the back, whatever. Some more pages with just beautiful images. A lot of these are from digital kits that I got from Etsy, and I'm really not sure where they all came from, or I'd give credit where credit was due. Here's another pocket with a butterfly and a flower, a new beginning. That tag comes out, and this is actually Chris from Due North Stamping. Apparently my phone got sick of recording, so I'm toward the end of my flip out of my gardening botanical journal that I was working on, so I hope I didn't lose the whole first part. I'll try to link them together, but I don't know. I'm not good at technology, so we'll see whether that happens or not. Here's another pocket that I made with a little dangle that just got some different papers on it and some lace, and a little booklet that flips out, that pulls out and has some different papers on it. And a window, if you can see, with a little butterfly on some acetate that you can see the back paper through, and that tucks into that pocket. And then here's another little tuck spot on the side with two little areas to tuck things in, butterfly, honeycomb, little specimen jar type thing. Here's another little booklet that I created. It's got a butterfly on the little belly band type thing, and then it says notes and some paper and some envelopes or some pockets to just tuck things into and to write notes down on, and that just tucks in there. And over here there's an envelope with some tags. This one has a pull out on the side, if I can pull it out with my fingernails, that says details, and you can write on the back. And then this one has a dragonfly and just a little, like a little collage cluster on the front. It says love today, and that flips up, and I stenciled that, and you can write on that, journal on that, whatever you want to do. And those just tuck in there. And then here's another little booklet, Embrace the Possibilities. Again, pages to write on. I stamped or punched a little decorative thing on the corners, and then I stamped some bees and some leaves and branches and things, and that just tucks up like that. Here's another pocket. This one is just a journaling card, a little tag that pulls out with a vellum pocket on the bottom, just a little pansy that I glued on there. Here's a little tablet that pulls out and then flips down, and then it's got a couple of pages in there, and that just clips behind that. Another pocket with some tags, a larger tag and lace, trimming that. And then on the back page I have a pocket, and I have just a paper in there that's folded up that you can write things on. It says notes and observations, and that can be like whatever you want to write on there. So we'll just tuck that in there. And then at the bottom of all of my journals, I always do a little thing that says created for you by Chris. So that is the walkthrough or flip through of my gardening / botanical junk journal that will be for sale. Again, it's Due North Stamping on Facebook is my Facebook group or page. So if you would like to purchase this, please just go over there and and then on the back I do have a book plate that says journal on it, but that can be replaced with anything if you want it to say something different. But anyway, if you're interested in purchasing this, just hop on over to my Facebook page and let me know, and I'll give you the details of how much and what shipping would cost, and therefore and so forth. So I'm glad you watched. I hope you like it, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.